What instantly makes a person seem less intelligent? I had a friend who was a flat earther. He was always trying to convince me that the earth was flat and I would just laugh it off. One day he asked me to come over to his house because he had something important to show me. I went over and he had a bunch of papers and a globe on his kitchen table. He told me he had been doing research for weeks and had finally figured out how to prove the earth was flat. He then proceeded to show me a bunch of drawings and equations that made absolutely no sense. He was so proud of himself, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that he was completely wrong. I just nodded and smiled, and he was so happy that someone finally understood him. A few days later, he called me and said he had something even more important to show me. I went over and he had a bunch of papers and a globe on his kitchen table again. This time, he told me he had figured out how to prove the earth was round. He then proceeded to show me a bunch of drawings and equations that made absolutely no sense. But this time, they were the exact opposite of what he had shown me before. I realized then that he had no idea what he was talking about, and he was just making things up as he went along.